Hi guys, so today is time for our weekly zone cleaning episode. I'm planning to do this every week if it's helpful to anyone. Hopefully it is. I'm hoping to get some feedback, but my idea is that each week I will share with you the zone that we're in and what major I don't know what you call it, like deep cleaning tasks that I'm going to be working on that week in that zone. So if you haven't heard one of these previous episodes, basically the zone cleaning is based off the Fly Lady cleaning method. And she has identified a zone for each week. And then within that zone, you have certain like deep cleaning things that you do within the zone so that each week you're in a different area of your house. So over time, you're always getting to all those deep cleaning things. So, during the week, I have my regular daily routines, which is like cleaning the bathroom and obviously cleaning up the kitchen and doing the dishes and all that stuff. But this is just to keep on top of the deep cleaning tasks. And I really love it because I don't have to think like, what do I need to do this weekend, or kind of look around and figure out what to do. So I just go to the app. I use the Fly Lady app, and she has like the zones in there and you can customize it. So I'm just going to share with you what I have on my list for this weekend to do during my half hour. I try and do like a half hour of zone cleaning on the weekend, but I don't always get to all these things. I also do 15 minutes 2 days during the week with my regular daily cleaning schedule, which I have a separate episode on how I do like my daily cleaning chores. So like my daily cleaning routines. So anyway, so this week we're in zone 2, and that is the kitchen. So I have a lot of things listed here for deep cleaning in the kitchen, and I did do a couple of them during the week already, but I didn't get as many done during the week as I would have liked. So these are the things that I will be working on this weekend for my zone 2 kitchen deep cleaning. So hopefully maybe these will help you with some of the things that you could get done in your kitchen. So I have on here, we have like a water cooler in the kitchen, the kind that you put like the big like water jug on top. So I have to clean, like there's like a little water tray in that. So I have to like clean that periodically. So I have that on my list. We have a ceiling fan in the kitchen, so that needs to be dusted. I have on here wipe down the front of the dishwasher. I know that would be done regularly anyway if you see something on it, but I just have it as like something to just kind of make sure I do if it hasn't been done in a while. Wipe down the garbage can, like I kind of just spray the whole thing down and just wipe it down really good because it gets kind of gross sometimes. Clean the floor vent. We have like a heating vent that's like in the floor in our kitchen, and like crumbs and stuff get in it. So I just kind of pull that out and like wipe it out really good when I'm in the kitchen zone. Wash the oven mitts. So during this zone, I'll just grab the oven mitts that I'm currently using and just toss them in the wash, and then take out a new pair just so that I make sure they're kind of getting rotated and cleaned. Wipe down appliances and ice makers. So we have kind of like one of those like standalone ice makers, and it's kind of like on like a little stool in the corner of our kitchen. So I just make sure to like wipe that down and like clean it out, and then just wipe down any other appliances that are on the counter, like the air fryer, toaster, coffee maker, those kinds of things. Clean out the freezer. We have the kind of freezer where like you open the bottom door, and then like that, we have like it's like a big giant wire basket type drawer that pulls out. So I kind of like take that out, wipe out the whole inside of the freezer. And then I'll usually go through the whole basket too. I'll just kind of take everything out and like reorganize. Sometimes there'll be like 2 bags of one thing open in there, so I'll put them together, or just kind of maybe pull stuff to the top that maybe someone forgot was there so it gets eaten. So I'll just kind of clean out and reorganize the freezer part of the fridge. Straighten drawers. That's just kind of like going through the different drawers, maybe like emptying the utensils out and like wiping those out, looking in the junk drawer and just making sure that it's not getting crazy. I've been keeping it pretty organized, but just kind of going through there and seeing if there's anything in there that needs to get thrown out, that type of thing. Wipe down the walls, and I usually just do that with like a wet fiber, microfiber cloth. Just kind of go around. Sometimes I'll wipe them down more, and other times I'll just kind of go around and looking if there's like any spots on the wall or something like that, and just do it more focused. Wash the window. We have a window in our kitchen, so I'll just kind of clean the window, and then like clean the little like the windowsill area, because like the part that's kind of sticks to the outside sometimes gets like kind of gross from being outside, I guess, from like tree stuff or whatever. So that's that. Wipe down the cabinets. Clean. Oh, it says clean light diffusing bowl. That's kind of from the app. I wouldn't have necessarily said it that way, but we do have like a light that hangs in our kitchen, and it's like kind of like a half a moon shape, I guess. I don't know. It's like faces up or whatever, and sometimes dust or like a bug or whatever will get in there. So I'll just stand up on one of the chairs and clean that out. Clean under the sink. So just kind of like open up under the sink and wipe down in there, pull out like, you know, the dishwasher detergent, and that, like that's where we keep all that kind of stuff, dishwasher detergent, cleaner. We keep our pet treats in there and stuff like that. So just kind of pull it out and just kind of wipe it down real good. Clean the pet dishes. You know, we have like 2 dogs, and they have water and food bowls in the kitchen. So just kind of clean them real good to make sure they're not getting gross. Clean the stovetop. Obviously, I clean the stovetop whenever I cook, but just like a deeper clean to try and get some of those like little spots that get like grease stuck on or whatever, like that. Clean the oven. I do have a self-cleaning oven. I think most people do, but I hate the smell of doing that, but I love when I do it because it just makes the oven look so nice. So that's on my list, and that's so easy because you basically just do it, you know, take your stuff out and turn it on. A tip though with the oven is with your like the oven racks, if you put a towel down in your bathtub so that it doesn't scratch the tub, and you lay the oven and you lay like the 2 oven racks in the bathtub, and you fill it up with really hot soapy water and some dish detergent, and just let it soak for like, I forget how long, but a pretty long time. I guess like at least an hour or so. Or I guess you could just let them soak while your oven's cleaning, which is usually a few hours. And then you just take those out, and just they wipe off so easy, and they come out really nice. So that was a good tip that I learned one time. I actually haven't done that in a while, but I should do that next time I clean my oven. Then clean the top of the fridge. You know, just get up there, and it gets dusty sometimes or whatever. I'll just go up with like a rag and a spray cleaner and just wipe it down real quick. Wipe down the front of the oven door, like the, you know, like the part that just kind of faces out, and then I'll wipe down the inside of it too. And then wipe down wine glasses. We have like a little wine glass rack that's like under our counter, so there's like wine glasses like visible like under the counter. And sometimes if certain glasses haven't been used in a while, they get like this like dust film on them. So now when I do my kitchen zone cleaning, I have that on my list to make sure that I wipe those down. So that's why I really love following this method, because if something like that, you wouldn't necessarily think of next time. I don't know, like I don't always think of things like that need to be done. So whenever I notice something like that, I'll just add it to that zone cleaning list. So that way I know at some point I'll get to it again. It won't go too long without getting done. So, you know, you can either, if you like listening to this episode, you could just listen to the episode each week, and I'll be letting you know what I'm going to be working on. Or if you want to create your own list, so that you can have what you're going to work on in the zones each week. But I really find it helpful to have the list, because then you know, you could just look at it and not have to try and like go around your house seeing like what really needs to be done. And I also recommend doing it in some kind of order. Like you don't have to have an order that you do every time you're in the zone, but before you get started, kind of look at what you're gonna do that week. If you're gonna do all of it, great, but I usually can never get to all of these things when it's the zone time. Ideally, I would love to, but I always wind up getting distracted and never fully finish my cleaning that I planned on doing for that day. But if you have a list in order, it really helps you get stuff done quicker. too, so that you don't have to like stop and think like, okay, what am I going to do next? Like, for example, if I was going to like clean out the freezer, wash the window, wipe down the cabinets, I would like kind of try and have that in my mind already. Like, okay, I'm going to clean out the freezer. As soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to wipe down the walls, and then I'm going to wipe down the cabinets. I know I said wash windows first time, but same idea. Like, kind of have in your mind what you're going to do in order, because it just helps you move along quicker and helps you not procrastinate when you know exactly what you're going to go to do next. I do that the same thing with my regular cleaning. Like for Saturday morning, before I do the zone cleaning, I have other things that I have to do first, which is like I have a guinea pig cage I have to clean, I have a fish water I have to change, and water plants and things like that. So what I do, and I also like mop and change sheets and things like that. So I kind of have like an order routine that I do. So it's like, okay, I get up, I go downstairs, I grab the garbage bag and the shavings for the guinea pig cage. I come upstairs, I put the guinea pigs in a hamper. I put them in like one of those small little hampers while I clean the cage. I dump the cage, I spray it. Like, I have a whole routine, and I'm sure a lot of you do have that too. But if you don't, it just really makes it helpful if you kind of try and develop an exact routine, because then you just run through it and try and do something fun while you're doing it. Like, I love to listen to podcasts while I'm cleaning. So, if you kind of make it fun, have like an iced drink, or, put some comfortable clothes on, or whatever you like to do. But I definitely recommend having like a routine like that to help you just like keep moving along. And so that's it for today. I'm just sharing the list of what we're working on. And I'm really hopeful that in some way this will be helpful to someone. And please give me your feedback if you think it's helpful or not, or if you'd like me to do it in a different way. I don't know if it would be more helpful for me to walk through it like while I'm actually doing the tasks so that you could do them too. I don't know. I would love feedback. You can go to facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life. And that's my Facebook page. You can send me a message there, or you could post a comment on the page. And then I also have a private listeners group, which I'm looking for members to join. It's facebook.com/groups/Lola's Frugal Life. And that is also linked to the Facebook page. So you can go to either one. But if you go to the Facebook page, you can find the link to the private group. But I would really love to hear your feedback. Really excited about being able to make more episodes that would be helpful to people with your cleaning routines, with your finance, with your budgeting, with all these kinds of things that I really love to talk about. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening.